You've really influenced my career. Your guidance has been so valuable. I really appreciate your support. Have you said these words? Has anyone ever said these words to you? Today, I'm going to share with you the idea of adding mentoring to your career bucket list. Keep watching and listening to today's episode of Lunch and Learn Live with Janet Smith. Today's show is brought to you by TalentSmiths, where we help to sharpen top talented compensation professionals today for a more rewarding career tomorrow. Whether it's a direct hire, a contract hire, we want to help you in the advancement of your career. Check us out at TalentSmiths.net for a free resume consultation so you can grow your online presence. That's TalentSmiths.net for a Lunch and Learn Live. Tips for your career advancement. Today, I want to share with you about adding another goal to your career bucket list. All this month, we've been talking about your career bucket list. If you don't have a bucket list for your career, you need to create one today. Today, I want to share with you about the possibility of adding mentoring to your career bucket list. So let's talk about your intentional career path. Think about where you want your career to go and what that looks like intentionally. Think about your life and making those intentional steps to get your career on the path you want it to be. You can add anything you want to your career bucket list. Dream big. What do you really want for your career? You actually do have permission to dream as big as you want. There are no limits. There are no restrictions. It's all right here. It really is. So what do you want to add to your career bucket list? I'm sharing with you different goal ideas that you can add. Today, I want to share with you the idea of adding a mentor, becoming a mentor, the idea of you becoming a mentor. That's something that you can add to your career bucket list. Something that you can do. You actually can be a mentor. So let's talk about it. So what do mentors do? Mentors teach skills and mentors teach character. Mentors teach a lot of things, and they intentionally teach you skills, specific skills, depending upon what areas you want to grow in. And they unintentionally teach character because we do resemble our mentors in the way that they handle things, speak about things, and take care of things as well. So mentors do a lot of teaching intentionally as well as unintentionally. And there's such a thing as a formal mentor as well as an informal mentor. And I want to share with you what I mean by that and some of the examples of formal as well as informal mentors that you can have or that you may have already had or that you can be. You may have already been. So let's look at it. So some informal ways that we have mentors or that you're actually a mentor is social media. People consume different social media content, and the people that they watch are informally mentors. What magazines are you reading? What books are you reading? Are you reading the Bible? That is an influence on you. That is a mentor for you and for your life. Are you going to church? Who are you listening to at church? That is an informal mentor as well. That place. Great influence. Music. What music are you listening to? What are you consuming on television? What podcasts are you listening to? Those are all informal mentors where you can get some great, sometimes not so great information. You can get good news, you can get bad news, you can get news that's indifferent. But those are all informal ways that you have already probably been a mentor. So let's just look at really quickly some of the formal ways that you can be a mentor or receive a mentor. So on the other side of having an informal mentor, you can formally ask someone to be your mentor. If you have a teacher, you can formally ask that teacher to give you some special treatment or special private counseling or guidance towards any specific area that you feel you need a little bit more help. Or you can ask your pastor to give you some more guidance or special instructions towards any area where you feel you need a little bit more help. Your manager, your director, and executive in your office, you can specifically request for that person to be your mentor as well. Do not make any mistakes when you think about mentors. Mentors come in all ages. You don't have to be seasoned in your age to become a mentor. Mentors are people that are masters of a specific skill or a specific action or character or behavior. We have some very youthful mentors today that are very proficient in tech, very proficient in networking, proficient in many different areas. So I say that to say mentors come in all ages. And as long as you have your mind open, you are open to receive the best mentor that you can get for the skill that you need to sharpen. So keep that in mind as well. And do not be biased by a mentor's age, young or old, in comparison to your age. So when you request a formal mentor, there's some things that you want to talk about, some things that you want to make sure it's clear between both of you, if it's a one-on-one mentorship, or between all of you, if it's a group mentoringship. Time is very valuable. Everyone's time is very valuable. You want to make sure that the time constraints are discussed. You want to discuss how much time each session will be and the duration of your session. What's the end date? What's the end time frame for your mentorship? Talk about the goals, what it is that you're looking to accomplish, to achieve, to sharpen, to advance. What is the goal of this partnership, this mentorship, and this relationship that you are creating? And where are you going to talk about these things? What's the location that you're going to meet for this mentorship? Is it going to be on the phone? Is it going to be on email? Will it be on Zoom? Will it be face to face? Where's the location that you'll meet? And really just being flexible with that location, being flexible with the timing of everything, because we all live life. Life changes every day. The best and most well-laid plans oftentimes get hijacked and get changed, adjusted, and rearranged. So always be flexible on your mentorship journey, your mentee journey as well, because we're all still living life and life changes. Throughout the mentorship journey, you want to make sure that you're journaling what's going on, your successes, the different steps that you will have someone do if you're the mentor, and the different steps that you need to do if you are the mentee. Journaling that along the way to make sure that whatever direction your mentor has given you, whatever task your mentor has given you, that you understand it and you complete it and bring back that finished product so that they can look at it and throw you another project to go out and conquer. Same as the mentor. Think about those tasks that you've done in the past, step by step, so that you can help your mentee tackle each one of those tasks step by step, so that they can bring those back to you accomplished and conquered as well. And you can evaluate their progress along the way and reward them for their success along the way. So if you don't have a formal mentor, you may have an informal mentor. You may have hijacked yourself a mentor. Make no mistake, you can have more than one mentor. You can have 2, 3, or you can have more, 4 or more mentors. And the reason that I say that is because you may need to advance yourself. Your personal development may need to grow in more than one area. So you may have found more than one person that's an expert in those different areas. You may have multiple people that you read their stories, you read their biographies, you read their books. These are informal ways that you can hijack a mentor. You can hijack a mentor by consuming their content, watching their videos, watching their interviews, watching their broadcasts or their shows. You can tap into mentors that you may not be able to reach out to directly. This is still a way that you can consume their content, that you can learn their skill, and you can advance yourself however you need to. That's an informal hijack on a mentor. How many can you have? As many as you want, as many as you need. So, someone that you may not be able to reach out to directly could be a role model. If we look at mentors versus role models, let's talk about that in a minute. So, what is a role model? This is not a Webster's definition. This is a Janet definition. Basically, a role model is someone that you look up to, a person that you look up to. More often than not, a role model is someone that's at a distance. It's not someone that you may have direct access to. You may not be able to reach out to them directly and call them up to say, I need a mentor. Are you available? You may not have access to them to do that for that role model. You may not be able to reach out to them directly. One of the reasons why is that role models can be someone that's not even living. You can have role models that are from the past, role models that can be historical characters, someone that you've read about their story or you've heard about their story, you've read their biography or their book. A role model does not have to be someone that is currently living. It could be someone from the past. It could be someone from the present, but it is likely someone that you're not able to reach out to directly. You're looking up to them from a distance. So a mentor is a person that's more likely someone that you can be in direct contact with. And they're going to guide you in a specific area where you can improve your current skills. Any specific area where you feel you need a little bit more improvement. those people, hopefully you can reach out to them. Hopefully they can reach out to you if you're adding mentorship to your career bucket list. And when you add mentoring to your career bucket list, it is great to be able to mentor someone that has the idea of wanting to pay that forward and mentor as well. Mentor someone that will turn into a mentor themselves, that wants to mentor others as well. The cycle continues. It's great to have the cycle continuing. You mentoring someone, them mentoring someone else, and then paying it on forward and forward. How great is that? So if you are able to mentor someone that can in turn mentor others, if you have that direct relationship with someone, that's great. If you don't have that direct relationship with someone, you can still make great social media content. You can write great articles and post them and share them online. You can participate in great interviews. Why do I say that? Because people are still going to watch you. They're still going to look up to you, even if it's at a distance, even if they don't ask you directly to be their mentor. They could still consume your content, and they may just hijack and consume your content and learn something from it. So make sure you have great content out there if you're posting and sharing information about yourself, because you could get a call from someone asking you to be their mentor, or they may hijack your information and you will be their role model or their mentor from a distance, and they can still learn from your information and from your content that you share. So this month, we've actually discussed 4 different goals that you can add to your career bucket list. There's so many things that you can add to your career bucket list. You can have an intentional career. You should have an intentional career path. What are you adding to your bucket list? If you've missed any of the suggestions that we've had for things that you can add to your career bucket list, be sure to check out some of the previous videos on different things that you can add to your career bucket list. And I'd love to hear, what do you have on your career bucket list? Tell me. What do you have on your career bucket list? I want to know. Also, I just want to share with you that you have got this. Good luck. I want to know what you have on your career bucket list. Comment and let me know below what's going on with your career. Thanks for watching. Bye.